everybody, it's the Law Gnome and welcome to your April 2017 Funko Pop update. Well, we've definitely had some great Funko Pop updates so far in 2017 with all of the cons and all the awesome news that we got in terms of exclusives and new releases, but there are still some more things to tackle as always. There's always some new surprises. And this is going to be a really special one for me because I'm finally going to be giving you guys a little bit of a tour on some pops that I've actually had for a while but never got a chance to show them to you because I just couldn't find the appropriate theme to go along with it. But on top of that, a lot of the stuff that was exposed in the cons and the toy fairs is officially getting their official glam shots, so I've got some really awesome new pictures to show you guys just so we can take a look at the final concept art. So what are we waiting for? We gotta crack into all the good stuff, but before we begin with the news, let's take a look at how my collection has been going. So guys, it is a Warner Brothers Animation Day, and I am so excited to go through all 6 of these pops, because some of these are actually pops that I've already had in my collection for a couple of months now, but I didn't really have the idea or the concept of how I was going to introduce these to you, as well as seeing if there were any other pops that I could actually include in this little collection update. But as of now, I think we are very much complete, and I'm just so excited to go through some of these legendary characters in animation with you. So let's go from left to right. The first one that I'm going to talk about is a very special one. You know, I have been wondering if Funko was going to release Looney Tunes pops, and at the Emerald City Comic Con, which is where this pop is from, I was so excited to know that they were going to finally start off this Looney Tunes line with one of the most iconic characters. Yes, you'd probably expect me to want to get a Bugs Bunny or a Daffy Duck, but no. I went with Michigan J. Frog. He only has one cartoon to his name in the Looney Tunes collection, I believe, but it is one of the most iconic Looney Tunes cartoons of all time, and when the WB originally had the CW network, we had him as their official mascot, and this is such a fantastic pop. I love the details on him. I absolutely love his feet. They are just so big and floppy, and I love the cane that he's holding. He's got his top hat. I love the fact that they actually gave him the mouth, because some of these pops also have great perspective when you give them a mouth, and I just love the way that his poses with the fact that his hand is sticking out while he's leaning on his cane. This is also something that I'm really glad to have in my collection because I didn't think I was going to, but now these cons allow their exclusives to be sold in retail. And he was originally supposed to be at Walmart, and when I found out about that, I was like, oh no, here we go, there's no way I'm gonna get him. But at the 0 hour, they changed where he was going to go, and he ended up being available for purchase on Amazon. So the minute I found that out, I had to immediately pre-order him, and now he's a part of my collection, and if I'm gonna have any Looney Tunes character in my pop collection, it's Michigan J. Frog, no doubt. But these guys, this is the most iconic television show of my childhood. It is one of the most brilliantly written and ingeniously comical cartoons of all time, and that is Steven Spielberg's Animaniacs. And I knew for a solid fact that these guys were going to become pops eventually because of how popular and nostalgic they are in animation. So I had to get all 3 of them. I got Yakko, Wacko, and Dot, the Warner Brothers and the Warner sister, and I absolutely love the details on each and every one of them. With Yakko, you've got his brown pants with the belt buckle, you've got Wacko with his blue shirt and red cap, although I'm quite surprised that they did not include him with his tongue sticking out, because Wacko always has his tongue sticking out. And of course you've got Dot with her little girly girl pose with the flower in her hair and the pink dress. But I will just say this, guys. If you do not know who the Animaniacs are, you have not truly lived your life. This is the most brilliant cartoon of all time. It's got such amazing jokes, and when I was a kid, I loved this show, but I have the entire series on DVD, and when I rewatched these episodes as an adult, I was blown away by how much of the jokes that I didn't actually know as a kid. So as an adult, it's even more fun to watch this show. So you can actually find the entire series of Animaniacs on Netflix now. What are you waiting for? You have to watch this show, and I guarantee you, once you've watched the show, you will fall fall in love with these characters, and you'll definitely want to add them to your pop collection. But alongside the Animaniacs, we have another group of characters that were included in Animaniacs, but because of my personal favorite episode in the entire series, which only included Pinky and the Brain, they had the power to carry on their own show, and they became a spin-off of Animaniacs, and they had a series called Pinky and the Brain for 3 strong seasons. These guys are probably one of the greatest comedy duos of all time. They're right up there with Abbott and Costello, Laurel and Hardy, Ernie and Bert, Chip and Dale. Pinky and the Brain are fantastic, voiced brilliantly by Maurice LaMarche and Rob Paulsen, 2 of the most iconic voice actor voices in Hollywood. And these are just 2 intelligent lab mice that are hell-bent on world domination. Well, more so Brain than Pinky. But the details on these guys are great. I mean, they're simple white mice with red noses, but I love the details on their tails. Pinky's got the regular mouse tail, but the Brain has his little intelligent squiggle lightning bolt. And I love the fact that they also got the sizes right, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, Brain is just so freaking cute, although I don't think he would agree with me on this remark that I make in regard to the Brain being cute.
If I weren't a large cheese, I would make you pay for that remark.
These guys are so awesome. Their cartoon is absolutely hilarious, and I am just so happy to have these guys in my collection as well, because they're just my childhood. Them and Animaniacs and Looney Tunes, this is my childhood. Some of the greatest cartoons of all time. And that is my collection update that I want to bring to you guys today. Let's get into the news. So let's begin, as always, with the Specialty Series. Of course, if you're unfamiliar with this, the Specialty Series is a once-a-month offering from Funko for comic and hobby shops, but apparently they've actually started selling them on Amazon.com. But when they first come out, you may not want to try and get your hands on it. You want to wait a little bit of time before the prices actually drop. It's how I got my El Kabong. But speaking of El Kabong, we got another Hanna-Barbera character from the Scooby-Doo line. It is Scooby-Dum, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people, because I know the Scooby-Doo line is really selling, so who is not going to want to have Scooby-Dum in their collection? And you can go directly to Funko for their website, check out their store, because they always have these limited edition pops, and they are expanding the Scott Pilgrim line with Todd Ingram and Envy Adams. Yes, that is Brandon Routh and Brie Larson in pop form from this movie. And I'm a little bit upset over the fact that they are constantly making all of these Scott Pilgrim pops that are special editions and limited locations, so it's sort of telling me that this line really is not as popular as I would have liked it to be, because I really would have loved to get some Scott Pilgrim pops, but I'm not really liking any of these much. But I won't deny that the Todd Ingram, especially with the white eyes, looks pretty cool. And I thought that this was a rumor, but apparently it is the truth. There is a Yogi Bear line, and they are Funko store exclusives. You can get the whole 3-pack of Yogi Bear, Ranger Smith, and Boo Boo for $45, I believe it is. So you might want to get your hands on these, especially if you are a fan of animation. And seeing the fact that there is a Scooby-Dum pop as well as these Yogi Bear characters from Hanna-Barbera, I'm really counting the days to possibly see a Jetsons pop line. Believe me, it's about time. Just give me that pop line already, people. And you can go to Walmart for some glow-in-the-dark My Little Ponies. I know that the movie is officially announced, so for all of you My Little Pony fans, you can get yourselves your glow-in-the-dark Walmart exclusives. Hot Topic is also bringing back the villains in some new and exciting ways from the wonderful world of Disney. They are now offering a double pack of a brand new Cruella de Vil and Ursula, which looks fantastic, as well as a Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland with her little prairie dog. There's also some rumors of more amazing new Disney pops coming out, villains and heroes, and as soon as I get some glam shots, I will be sure to send them to you. But speaking of exclusives, of course we gotta take a look at a whole bunch of awesome ones from everywhere, from Walgreens to Hot Topic to Target to Barnes & Noble. So many awesome pop culture things coming our way. New X-Men, new DC, new Doctor Who, brand new Street Fighter, so many awesome stuff. And I gotta tell you, they all look pretty great. I mean, I think the one that I'm the most excited for is the one that's right in the center. We finally got a great glam shot of the Carrie Kelly Robin from the Dark Knight series, and I do have that one on back order. I am so excited to finally add this one to my collection. Toys R Us is also offering a double pack, and if you haven't seen Power Rangers, the new movie, this would be considered a spoiler, but you can get Zordon, the Red Ranger, and Rita Repulsa, the Green Ranger. I don't know why they are classified as Power Rangers. Well, that obviously means you haven't seen the 2017 film, which is pretty cool, and these pops look pretty cool too. We had a whole new bunch of exclusives from the Overwatch line that is coming now. We've got some from ThinkGeek, some from GameStop, as well as some from Hot Topic, and even Best Buy. So if you're looking to get some exclusives of Overwatch, these are the ones that are going to be coming to a store near you. And Tekken is also including some pops that are exclusives as well, including GameStop, Best Buy, and Walmart. And I know there's a lot of Tekken fans out there, so why not get your hands on some of these exclusives as well? We've also got some exclusives for Wonder Woman because the new movie is coming out. Because Wonder Woman's a big thing, I actually have decided that I'm going to get the regular Wonder Woman pop, and I believe she just came out very recently, so I'm really excited to add her to my collection. Now we've got collector boxes. Of course, we'll start off with Marvel Collector Core for the Guardians of the Galaxy. This is the new pop that just officially got announced. It is Rocket with a little baby Groot sticking up on the top, and that is absolutely adorable. I'm sure that now that it has been revealed, everyone who has ordered their Marvel Collector Core box is very excited for it. And the DC Legion of Collectors box has offered a Superman box with a classic Superman, and I absolutely love this Superman. I love the design. I love that it reminds me of the George Reeves Superman, the classic Super Friends Superman, as well as the Christopher Reeve Superman with the little curl, but it's also pretty ripped. I like all the muscles on him, as well as the way the cape looks. So people who got this collector box, I know that a lot of people are very happy with this Superman pop. And GameStop is offering another special box. It is their Knockabout box, and it's going to be game-themed. And this is going to include a brand new pop keychain from Street Fighter, as well as a rock candy of Chun-Li, as well as an awesome Tekken pop. And of course, to finish off the collector boxes, we've got to talk about the Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty box. We had Star Wars Rebels recently, and we all knew that the Darth Maul was coming out, but what we didn't expect was the Captain Rex. So a lot of people are excited that they have this box as well, and I will admit, those pops look pretty awesome. I especially love the Rex alongside the Darth Maul. And we also found out about Celebration, and we got a whole bunch of exclusives that are going to be shared with retail very soon. We've got everything from a pop ride with Rey on her skip, as well as a hooded Jedi Luke, and a lot of people are excited for the Hoth Leia. But the one that I am really excited for is the Grand Admiral Thrawn from Star Wars Rebels. He is one of my favorite characters in all of Star Wars because I love the Timothy Zahn trilogy, and for now I've heard that he is going to be featured at Toys R Us when they go into retail, and I'm going to do my hardest to get my hands on that Grand Admiral Thrawn pop. And we're not done yet because we also have more Star Wars pops coming very soon, including Bodhi from Star Wars Rogue One, as soon as we get a glam shot, because this is obviously a rough sketch. We'll see what he looks like with the finished product. Let's get on to all of the pops that are coming out. We've got, from the SpiderMan Homecoming line, we've got Tony Stark. I mean, he is a big, crucial piece of the new SpiderMan Homecoming movie, if you've seen the trailers. And I think it is really cool to see Tony Stark again, because we have seen him in various forms already in pop, but this one is just casual Tony Stark. Love the kitten on his shirt, love the sunglasses, and there are some more SpiderMan Homecoming that have been revealed, but we haven't gotten some good glam shots yet, but I definitely will be keeping you guys posted on those. And Guardians of the Galaxy, I mean, why do you want to get the individual pops when you can get practically the entire pop line in 4-packs? So, if you are thinking about adding them to your collection, I've already got the exclusive one that I like, so if you want them, this is probably the easier way to get them rather than hunting them down one by one. And the WWE line is expanding with some new famous wrestlers, including Finn Balor, along with a chase of him, but there's also AJ Styles and Goldberg. There also were some rumors and some possible glam shots of a Mick Foley pop floating around. I think it was his daughter that officially announced it, but we don't have a glam shot yet. As soon as we get the Mick Foley, I will gladly be sharing it with you. Gravity Falls fans, the Gravity Falls pop line is officially here with some great glam shots. shots, including some new chases as well. This year, we're definitely seeing the chase come back in full force. And as we continue with the day's pop update, you will definitely see more chases showing up. We've also got the official glam shots of the new Mummy line starring Tom Cruise, and here they are. They definitely look pretty awesome, and I'm sure a lot of people who have been more excited for the film than I am will be excited to finally have these in their pop collection. We've also got the official glam shots of Despicable Me 3, and Fluffy unfortunately will not be showing up as a flocked pop yet, but you can in fact get a chase of Gru in a white spandex suit as opposed to a black spandex suit. There also is going to be the Captain Underpants line, including an FYE exclusive of Professor Poopy Pants. I actually saw the trailer for this movie, and I gotta admit, it looks pretty fun. I may actually be seeing this movie in theaters, and I think these pops look pretty awesome. I love the details on all of them, especially the stitching on Captain Underpants. We've also got the Westworld line in all of its glory now. I love the way the glams look, and I am definitely sure that I'm going to be adding the Man in Black to my collection, but I know so many other people that want to get their hands on this entire pop line. We've also got some Five Nights at Freddy's, including another chase of Cupcake, and there's going to be more Five Nights at Freddy's pops coming out very shortly, but these are the ones that we have so far. And we've got the glam shots of the Gears of War line, including the brand new oversized pop called the Brumac. I think that's how you pronounce it. So all of you out there who love Gears of War, here is your new Gears of War glam shot for the pop line. And the Teen Wolf line is coming out, and we've got the glam shots there too. I know so many people that love this show, so I'm sure they're going to want to get their hands on these pops. We've also got the Death Note line, and the Hot Topic exclusive of L has been officially shown, and it is L sitting down with a fork in his mouth with a piece of cake. That is actually pretty cute. And the whole line does look pretty awesome as well. I know so many people that love Death Note, and I'm sure they're all going to want to get their hands on all four of these. We've also got the Mr. Robot line, including a Mr. Robot chase as well, and it is the Rami Malek characters. And alongside that, they're mostly friends of mine who also love the 100, so we've already shown the 100 pop line, but now that we have the glam shots for Mr. Robot, I'm sure everyone is excited for that, especially if they are fans. And Bojack Horseman has their glam shots as well. I know a lot of people love this show. I haven't watched it yet, but they do look pretty cool, and I know that a lot of people out there know who all of these characters are, so yeah, you got your Bojack Horseman pops coming as well. But the line that I am so excited for, as I mentioned, when we saw them in concept art, it is the classic 1966 Batman line, Wave number 2, and there is a chase included as well. It is Frank Gorshin's Riddler in a suit and black bowler hat with a question mark. I, for one, would rather have the Riddler in the green spandex, but they all look wonderful. I have my Batman pops on my desk right now, next to me every single day, so knowing that I'm going to actually get some of these characters that I have been so patient for, including the Frank Gorshin Riddler, the Burgess Meredith Penguin, and the Yvonne Craig Batgirl. They all look great, and I just cannot wait. I've pre-ordered them, and I am so excited to finally showcase these in a pop update in the near future. But here's a line that I found out about and then got really angry about. The Wave 3 of the NBA line. I was not into pops just yet when I first discovered them, because I really should have gotten myself a Carmelo Anthony for my New York Knicks. But when I found out that Wave 3 was coming out and I saw that one of them was going to be Kristaps Porzingis, I got really excited. But these were NBA store exclusives. I can't find these anywhere, and I have seen some of them on eBay and even luckily on Amazon, but they cost a fortune, and that really, really upsets me. And I'm sure it would also upset tons of NBA fans out there. So I'm also putting out a request. If any of you know how to get your hands on these specific pops, the ones that you see here, the Wave 3, if you know where I can get these for cheap, please let me know. That would be a big help, because I would love to actually have a New York Knicks pop to go with my Mets pop and my Rangers pop, because I would like to have all of my favorite sports teams in pop form. So I'd love to get my hands on that Porzingis. And finally, we knew that this was coming, but now we've got the glam shots of the classic Nickelodeon cartoons. And of course, we've got some chases as well, including a red-shirted Tommy and a purple Reptar. But we've got Rugrats, we've got Our Real Monsters, and we've got Cat Dog. They all look wonderful. I was very curious to see how they were going to make Crumb, and they got him perfect. I love the fact that he's holding these little black balls because they are his eyes in his hands, and I love the way the Rugrats look. Everybody has told me who has seen these pictures loves Chucky, and the Cat Dog looks awesome too, so I know that fans of Rugrats and all these old school Nicktoons are excited to see these, and hopefully more will come in the near future, and I'm very excited to see what Funko has in store, come what, in May. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. It's such a pleasure to discuss Pops with you. Please put your comments in the box below. Let's discuss all this awesome news. Is there anything that you're really excited for? Is there anything that you are still eagerly awaiting for? Is there something that they haven't announced that you would really like to see Funko do? In terms of Funko Pops, Dorbs, rock candy, whatever you love from this amazing company. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you're new here and want to see more of what my channel has to offer, please click on the link to my last video, or hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of my uploads. Content of all sorts is posted here quite often, so trust me, you do not want to fall behind. I will see you in the comments, and actions speak louder than words.